Yeah, so we're gonna have to have a discussion, NBA fans, and we got to get this out the way because the Bill Russell disrespect has to stop. We cannot say that Bill Russell does not deserve to be number one on the greatest of all time list because he played in an era where there was only 10 teams, 8 teams, 14 teams. You only had to win 2 games to go into the playoffs. We're not going to penalize Bill Russell for when he was born, are we? That's a little weird because he played in an era where he was really the only big player from that era. Now everybody is as big as LeBron James. So LeBron James doesn't deserve to be number two. Everybody is as big as LeBron James. Now LeBron James wouldn't win in our era. You know how unfair that is to remove somebody's achievements because of when they were born? That is what everybody is doing against Bill Russell. You want to know why? Here's a little secret. It's because he knows Bill Russell exists. And he knows that the greatness of all players should be assessed by the championship. And what happened when they asked Michael Jordan, who's the better player or the greatest of all time in comparison between LeBron James and Kobe Bryant? What did he say? He said 5 is greater than 3, which means that Michael Jeffrey Jordan assesses the greatness of all players by championships. You're the only one who doesn't, okay? Listen, you cannot blame Bill Russell for being born when he was born. In fact, if there was a league with only 8 teams, 10 teams, that means that it was more competitive. Now you can argue that the NBA is oversaturated with all these teams, all these expansions, all these players. So now you have all these players on the bench, all these. Hey, you want to know what was crazy? That means that the NBA league was more concentrated. That means they had to scour the globe for the greatest of all, the greatest people on earth at that time to put them in this really small league. And Bill Russell dominated every one of them. This is why my list stands. This is why my list stands. Bill Russell is the greatest player of all times because I base my GOAT rules, or rather my GOAT list, off of championships, the way it's supposed to be. And if you think I'm wrong, I'm going to ask you this, NBA scholar. What is the greatest achievement that you can possibly attain in the NBA? What is the greatest, the very top, creme de la creme? What is the highest level of achievement that you can achieve in the NBA? You tell me. It's the NBA championship. So greatness should be assessed by that. And the problem is, I'll say it again, the problem is you all are mixing your GOAT list with your boat list. Now, if you want to say that LeBron James is the best of all time or number 2 on the best of all times list behind Jordan, I completely understand. That's the same for me. But greatness is different than best, okay? Make sure y'all understand that. The disrespect for Bill Russell has to stop, man. It has to stop.